Hello, my friends. This is Ann Keeler Evans, peacemaker, priestess, poet, and author of the Peacemaker's Tarot for the 21st century and the Major Arcana group. And I am doing the compilation reading for the Dark of the October Moon. And we're just about to begin the November moon, sometimes called the Hunter's Moon. But I think really I'm looking for lights in the sky, lights to remind me of all that we can't see when the lights are on. This was a pretty interesting reading for a bunch of reasons. One, because we're going into the quieter time of the year. We will be looking, when we're moving towards Hallow Mass, which is the reminder in many, many traditions of all the people who have died, people who have come and taught us what life is about and who have moved on now. And we are to remember them, to give thanks, to mourn, but to take these moments to revisit their wisdom. It's also an interesting time because we have just finished the No Kings rallies all across the United States. They're saying that this could be the biggest rally in 50 years that was held. Very peaceful. Nothing happened, except a lot of people came together. So coming out of that weekend, the first card we got was the 18 in traditional. It's called the moon, but it's an invitation to just reconsider. And the first night of the dark of the moon is the night of releasing. And we're to releasing our reflections on what is happening in this world, what has just happened, what we have participated in. It's a real opportunity for all of us to understand what is at cost here, what could happen. And so on the first night, we reflected. And on the second night, we're invited to ruminate. What does that mean, you say? It means just to think on, to spend your time in the dark. I always think of a path or a dark room with a fire or a dark room with a candle. It's actually getting cool enough around here for those things to happen. And what were we to ruminate on? We're ruminating on our power. Our power. I think all of us looked around over this weekend and we realized how incredibly strong we are. There we all were at peace together, people hanging out, singing some Pete Seeger. Wasn't that a joy? And being together, talking about what matters to us. It wasn't what we're fighting against, although certainly it was called No Kings, but it's about what we're building, what we're wanting to build, who our companions will be in this build. And there we all were, out in the parks, out in the streets, celebrating that we are America. And then, as we recommit, number 6 was the card that was drawn. Again, in more traditional tarot, you'll hear that word as love, but I think this word is passion. It's a commitment who we are to what is within us and how we can use that spark to find partnerships and to build connections with other people who care about the things we want to build, and we can build together. But it is also possible that our sparks may ignite and something alchemical will be brought about. And I think it's important to remember that we are part of an alchemical movement toward peace, toward justice, toward kindness. And this is what large movements of people can do quietly, loudly, singing songs, being together, hearts beating as one. And so I give thanks. I look forward to celebrating the next moon with you. And I invite you to consider what it is that you're interested in working on in this time ahead, what you're interested in bringing your passion to bear upon, what kind of alchemy you will be stirring up. I mean, it is the season. We're soon to be Hallow Mass when the veils are closed. So we may be connecting with all of our mentors from the times gone by, all of the people who taught us to laugh, to love, to think, and to be everything we are. And I just rejoice in that. And I rejoice in you. And if you want to find me, you can find me at annkeelerevans.org and at YouTube // at Ann Keeler Evans. And you can also find me at Substack. And I'm writing about my tarot cards and all kinds of other things and little alchemies we can commit. Little alchemies, that's a nice name. So get out your potions and your best friends and commit to peacemaking. Stir up a big batch of peace, a big batch of justice, and a big batch of time together. Shalom, salam, peace, and blessed be.